Bombay, I wanted to vlog on that chair. Bombay. Bombay. Come on, get up. I have to sit on there. I think it's good now. Is it good? Can you see me? Un beso. Oh, ow. Shall we? Shall we? You gotta get up. You gotta get up. Ow. I haven't uploaded in a week. It feels like 2 years. It feels like forever since I've last uploaded. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm actually doing really well right now. Honestly, I have been going through some drawbacks. I haven't really had the time to, I guess, care for myself. I'm still going to my therapist meetings, and that's going really, really well. In fact, she's inspired me to read some self-help books. This is one book that she recommended me I start reading, and I guess it's like a psychology book also. I'm gonna show you right now what it's called. Let me get Bombay in here because he is just being the cutest little thing ever. Hold on. I just wanna love you. I just wanna love you. Oh, ow. Too much love. Too much love. Too much love. Oh. Why did... He's being very playful right now. Anyway, I wanted to casually like hold him and talk to you, but I guess that's just not happening. So the book my therapist suggested I read is called Feeling Good, The New Mood Therapy by a doctor named David D. Burns. And what got me interested in looking at this book is when she let me like flip through the pages, I saw a lot of charts, a lot of like scientific charts that I guess would help you figure out your own self and your own personality and how you deal with situations. And I thought that was like a very reliable and technical approach to figuring out why I do what I do and why I react the way I do. And I mean, granted, this book is a little old. It came out on December 30th, 2008, and of course, medicine has come a long way since 9 years ago. Take some of this information with a grain of salt. However, I do really love psychology. If you're in college, you have to take certain core classes in order to get into a major. And one of the core subjects you have to hit is psychology. And I really loved it. Honestly, that's one of the subjects that I remember the most because it was just so like scientific and technical, which is something that I'm a fan of. Actually remember in the psychology class we had to remember parts of the brain and how they tie into psychology. Funny enough, a little story time, I had jury duty once a few years ago for a really serious case. And one of the ways we as a jury came to the verdict was because I had remembered from my psychology class that the hippocampus deals with balance. And in that particular case, the person's hippocampus was damaged. So the defense's argument that the person had been dealing with a certain condition for a while now didn't make any sense, because if that were the case, then they would have shown signs of it immediately, you know? So we came to that conclusion. I don't really want to talk about it too much because thinking back, it honestly disturbs me a little bit, especially with, you know, the jury system in general. It just disturbs me. But this is not what this video is about right now, okay? I'm going to talk about the ways I'm getting better. So I'm getting better by reading books at this moment. I went to this little bookstore called The Strand in New York City. I've never been there before, but for some reason I was drawn to it because I was in the area anyway. And I was thinking, you know, I had assumed that place was like a thrift store for books. because that's all I saw on the outside. I just saw like these shelves of books that had like $5 tags on it, but in reality it's just like any other bookstore, like a Barnes & Noble. And I went inside and they wanted $25 for a book. I was like, what is this? So I took my ass right back to the front of the store where I had like the $2 shelf. So I was like, this is my thing. I got some little things from it. There's this one book called The Body Never Lies, and it talks about the lingering effects of hurtful parenting. I love psychology. It's not something that I want to like pursue as a career choice, but I do find it extremely interesting. I have this orangey glow right now because I actually bought this Himalayan salt lamp. It's really fucking cool. The science behind it is that the salt draws in moisture and I guess impurities in the air, and it kind of acts as like a natural version of an air filter, but of course if you need a filter, go buy one. But usually when I wake up in the morning, I would have this really stuffed up nose, I guess because I have the fan on me. But when I woke up this morning, my nose was clear. I don't know. So that's one book I've been reading. There's this other one I bought. That one, The Body Never Lies, was worth $2 at the Strand. And you know, they don't like alphabetize it, they just kind of scramble it up, so you have to really look at every single shelf and figure out what you want. I found this other one called Keeping the Love You Find, a personal guide by Dr. Harville Hendrix. I figured I just wanted some self-help books that deal with love. I do prefer getting self-help books from professionals, from doctors, rather than some actor or someone who's been old for a long time. No, I need facts, and hopefully this person can help me a little bit. He puts a lot of information in this little book, and he also has charts. That's another one. And then, oh wow, it's actually forwarded by Harville Hendrix as well. Oh, I didn't even notice that part. That's so cool. This is called If Love is a Game, These Are the Rules by Sherry Carter Scott, PhD. And I was reading the first few pages, and I'm gonna be honest guys, I cried. Because it is just, I guess it just introduces the love that you want to find in your life. And knowing that I lost that, it broke my heart. But then, it patches it up pretty quickly. It's like she's saying, but you know what, you're okay. You're going to get better and I'm gonna help you. And I was like, okay, Sherry, okay, thank you. So hopefully that's entertaining. This one recently came in the mail for me. It had just gotten released actually by international bestseller Amy Morin. She's not a doctor, but she is a clinical social worker, college psychology instructor, and a psychotherapist, so pretty close. And it's called The 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. Take back your power, embrace change, face your fears, and train your brain for happiness and success. And I'm very interested in reading this book also. The first few pages, they always, every single introduction of all these books is just incredible. They just get right to the point and they want to hook you so bad. I'm just now starting to realize this. I feel like this kind of book is a little, of course you have to feel this way, but sometimes people just need to be reminded of these things. I was talking to Desmond about it and he was like, oh, all these things just seem like obvious, like the pure obvious facts that you would normally do. But I mean, some people need that. Some people need to be reminded, and I'm one of those people. In fact, I had even gotten my own therapist interested in the book. She needs access to books with a simpler way of delivering really important messages, and someone who made a way to give that same kind of very detailed help divided by, I guess, 13 sections instead of all of these chapters and complicatedness. This is really nice. In terms of the room I wanted to paint, my dad actually finished painting and I didn't get to see it yet. I definitely want to see it when I come back home. I've just been in this old apartment for a few days now, just reading and kind of organizing some things and figuring myself out. I broke out my sewing machine and I haven't really been making much. I just learned to set it up again because it's the classic version of the Singer Heavy Duty. sewing machine. You can get it anywhere. It's like at Walmart and stuff. But I got this from Amazon, of course. I'm from New York. Everyone gets anything from Amazon right now. It's pretty much the Walmart of New York City, right? Can you agree? Desmond had actually gotten it for me in like September, but I don't know. I guess my depression it didn't motivate me to even learn how to use it. And I used it, and I was able to repair one of my shirts, and I showed him pictures, and he was really impressed. And we had a heart-to-heart. We had a really, like, he really opened up to me. He said that he's really, really proud of all of my accomplishments right now, and he sees that I'm back in my prime, so to speak, anyway. And it's really nice to hear that from him, because yeah, I had already known that, but just to know that he still has my back to this day is pretty awesome. It just proves that how good of a guy he is, you know, and how genuine, I guess, his actions were. I mean, not gonna lie, what he did was still like incredibly fucked up, but honestly, like, he needed to do this for me to have come back to who I was before. I have all this energy and I have all this motivation. Yeah, it ebbs and flows and it dips and it goes into highs, but it's back. I feel like it's back. I feel like I'm me again, and this is amazing. You know, like I want to go out into the world again. I'm putting on more makeup. I care about myself some more, and it's just bittersweet. At this point, it's more sweet than bitter, you know? So it's sweet bitter. Yeah, so that's my update. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being the GOAT. You guys are amazing. People reach out to me all the time trying to figure out like where I'm at in life. I just want to experience Breath of the Wild. I've been holding myself back. Also, Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my god. I literally haven't opened up that thing because I've had such an issue with XSplit, and thankfully your boy Desmond came through and helped me out. I have it working not on XSplit but on OBS, so I'm definitely able to stream again. I thought my Elgato capture card was gone, kaput. I thought it was done. I thought, oh my gosh, is this where the streaming community is right now? That they have to treat this little thing like an egg, because if you were to drop it the wrong way, it cracks. Like, that's it? Really? How do these people make a living off of this? Because they have like the big rigs with the internal capture card, and I don't know. It's just really hard. Oh my god. These setbacks. If you're trying to stream and you're suffering through depression, you're gonna go through it. You need to talk to someone at the same time. You can't do this alone. You're gonna absolutely just like mentally go insane and destroy yourself. It was so stressful. I'm so glad I had someone with me the whole time I was struggling. It doesn't have to be him. I was also talking to Angel, and she's going through it too. Guys, Angel just lost her laptop. Not like someone stole it, but it just stopped working. I think the motherboard just like was on the fritz, and it stopped working for her. And you know, I think she got that thing like last year or a year and a half ago, and that's just terrifying. If that happened with me, that'd be it. Ugh, it's so scary. And then, you know what's also scary? My other really close friend, Crystal, her computer's gone too. Her laptop just killed itself too in the same damn week. But just know, she's going through it. They're both going through it. Damn. However, I guess on a lighter note, I did get my Nintendo Switch. It was a gift from Desmond, and again, he's just MVP, man. He helps me out with my streaming. He gets me a brand new console. He gets me like, he said he has more accessories for me. He has like 2 more Joy-Cons coming in for me. Oh, bless. He's amazing. I have the best ex ever, you know? Okay, so I need to stop talking. Now you guys know what I'm reading, you know how I'm doing, how my friends are doing. My room is finished painting. I'm gonna show you guys next time around. I bought one of those little like hand trucks. It's, you know, those things where that helps you move things. Where you like this. Okay, I'll put a picture here. You know what I'm talking about. I bought some new cabinets. Well, are they cabinets? Cubicles? The squares? I bought 2 of them, and my goodness, they are heavy as heck. They're really, really heavy. So that's why I needed the hand truck, besides all the other things that I have to bring into the apartment. Also have to figure out what the hell I'm throwing out from my parents' house, which I'm gonna go through a lot of old childhood memories, that's for sure. Wish me luck that I'm able to just chuck out whatever I don't need and keep whatever I do need. I wanted to sell some of my amiibo, but at this point, every amiibo except for Rosalina or something is worth like $2, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna buy some shelving so that maybe I can have a really cool display. I don't want to take them out of the packaging because I don't use them like that, but to save space, I might have to. Really don't want to get Nintendo'd, by the way, because especially since I'm not like protected by any kind of network, it's just me. So if I do get like a little notification from Nintendo America saying like, hey, we're taking the advertisement money for Breath of the Wild, I'm just gonna probably mute that part in the stream, and then I'll just add subtitles if it gets that serious. Oh, that really sucks. Thank you for watching and listening and giving you feedback, and Merry Switchmas! I love that term so much. It's so great. I just love like little wordplay like that. I don't think Mumbai wants to say bye. But okay guys, have a good one. Bye! Mumbai. Mr. Longcat, you have to say bye to the peoples. On visual. Say bye-bye. Say bye to them. Okay, now say bye. Good enough. Good enough.